My research is inspired by a very simple question. How would we be if we saw ourselves in a positive light? Being a trans person and a researcher on trans and non binary identities, I'm surrounded by negative narratives of what it means to be trans. 41% of trans and non binary youth have considered or attempted suicide in their lifetime. Trans women of color face extreme, sometimes fatal acts of violence. Being trans in a slowly progressing world is difficult and dangerous. While these subjects are extensively studied, I cannot help but want to balance the heavily negative narrative. The suicidality rate in trans youth drops from 41% to around 3% when a trans kid has supportive parents. How do positive experiences like these further shape trans people? How can we use research to determine not just survival, but thriving of trans individuals? Being trans isn't just about suicide, depression, anxiety, violence, surgery, or hormones. There is more to that experience. We wanted to use research and connections with the community to build a video based positive identity intervention that could help increase well being among trans and non binary youth. We recruited 44 young Kentuckians to participate in our experiment to determine whether watching our video would lead to increases in positive identity and well being. The findings were enlightening. Participants had significant increases in feelings of authenticity towards their trans identity 2 weeks after watching the video. In other words, trans youth felt more authentic in themselves after watching positive expression of being trans in the video. Existing research shows that authenticity is one of the most important factors when it comes to psychological well being for LGBTQ people. An environment that undermines trans expression socially and politically, it is powerful that positive brief interventions can increase feelings of authenticity in trans youth. This is why I'm so passionate about my work and its implications. I am currently expanding this project and hope my work can promote authenticity and psychological well being and also empower my community to heal, flourish, and thrive. I want to finish by talking about this picture here. I showed the intervention video at the Trans Wellness Conference in 2019, and afterwards, an audience member said something that will forever stick with me. They said, after seeing this positively oriented video, I had an epiphany. This whole time, I've been climbing a mountain, but I just realized that I have reached the top. I aspire for my research to highlight authentic and positive aspects of trans identities and elevate discussions past not just trans survival, but trans prosperity. Thank you.